So we spend a lot of this time of the show talking about crazy things that people in the GOP do. But I believe that if you spare the rod, you spoil the child. But you almost also must praise the child when the child is doing good. So tonight, I want to offer my praise to Senator Rand Paul for some comments that he made at the Iowa State Republican Party Convention this past week. So this is what Rand Paul says, and he was talking about the prison industrial complex in America. He prefaced his statement by saying he realized that that bringing we need to, if our party, if the GOP is talking about bringing everybody together, then we've really got to find a way to speak out against the racial biases present in the drug laws. He's like, I think, and he said, I don't think drugs are good, but I think maybe we've gone too far and that marijuana is a problem, Paul says, and yet I think there is a problem to lock people up for 10, 15 to 20 years for a youthful mistake. He goes on to talk about that 1 out of 4 Americans in prison are there for drug offenses, are black, brown, when the data shows that white individuals, which is just statistically, the white population is just bigger, so the sampling size is bigger, are using drugs just as much as minority groups. But prisons, I love this, and that's why I'm praising him. Very rarely will he get this praise from me, but he's going to get this praise today. But the prisons are full of black and brown kids because they can't afford good attorneys, they live in poverty, and it's easier to arrest them than to go to the suburbs and arrest the suburban kids for making the same mistakes. And then he goes on to say, and this is the part that I really love about what he says. If the GOP is going to be a party of family values, Paul says Republicans should be bothered that in 1980 there was 200,000 kids with a dad in prison, and now there's over 2 million. And if you're going, now this is my thing, and this is why I'm not a big Rand Paul fan. I'm not. I spend more time on this show criticizing him. But this is where I agree with him. Because if Republicans are going to be the party of family values and be the party that throws the Bible at everybody, then use the entirety of the Bible. Where the Lord says, the ideal of true justice is you turn the other cheek when your partner, when you're the person when somebody does wrong to you, or like Jesus did on the cross, when those individuals were next to him, he said, "Today I will take you to heaven with me." And and it's about this ideal of redemption, and the ideal of forgiveness, and the ideal of mercy. Right? So if you're going to talk about God's mercy to you and God's gratefulness to you and his grace to you, then offer that grace to other people who've made mistakes. Right? But making a mistake because you have a crack rock, you shouldn't be in jail for 20 years. And this is where Democrats and Republicans agree. Hopefully we can get something done on this. A cheap shot, personal plug. I did a whole segment about this on CCTV about the drug war. The link is below. Check it out. It's awesome sauce. Richard Fowler was very a scholar and a gentleman. So check it out. It's not. I was more professional and roopty than I am here on the Fowler Show. But I want to congratulate Senator Rand Paul. We're going to send this video to him. We're tweeting it to him. Because for once in a while, you got to praise the Republicans when they say the right thing. And on this time, Rand Paul said the right thing. And so, Senator Paul, thank you. Thank you for standing up and being bold and, bucking against your party's trend on being a party that created some of these laws under Nixon and Reagan. So congratulations.